And I can recognize the way, recognize the way, recognize the way. Just cause I didn't call doesn't mean that I haven't been thinking about you, baby. There's something about your love, and I just can't turn and walk away. You're always on my mind. I see you every time I close my eyes. So when we're reunited, you're always catching me by surprise. That it's been a while since I've been around your part of town. Gotta catch me up to speed on what you want and need. When I feel your love, I just can't believe what you do to me. And I can recognize the way that you play the game, cause I played it too. Is it too late for me to say, yeah, that I still have feelings for you? And before you walk away, just want you to know that I am here to stay. Oh yeah, I can recognize the way that you're making me change. You're making me change, yeah. How long has it been since we let it go a little too far that first time? Ooh, it felt like the first of my last. Can't deny that summer love got left in the past. And I can't shake this feeling that you and I did find romance. And now that destiny has brought us together, love deserves a second chance. That it's been a while since I've been around your part of town. Gotta catch me up to speed on what you want and need. When I feel your love, I just can't believe what you do to me. And I can recognize the way that you play the game, cause I played it too. Is it too late for me to say, yeah, that I still have feelings for you? And before you walk away, just want you to know that I am here to stay. Oh yeah, I can recognize the way that you're making me change. You're making me change, yeah.
Okay, gotta see if my mic's on. Okay, so hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Today I just wanted to finally get to work on making models again. It's been a while. I've actually been really preoccupied with a lot of stuff, and thanks, Fight Gun. This is one of the ones that basically, well, I've been doing animations for a bit, and this was one of the last ones I made before. Hey, UT Rana, welcome to the stream. So, it's been a while since. Oh, hey, the music. Huh, that was well timed. So yeah, in VRchat I used to make quite a few different animations. I have a couple of old files still on my laptop with a bunch of particle effects and a bunch of animations that used to have really cool effects. But since the update came out, a lot of them kind of went to the wayside. So I've been meaning to get back into it and fix a bunch of them. I managed to recover this one, which was one of my favorite ones because of the animation. Which later I'll add a bunch of stuff to it later. Anyways, point of the stream I wanted to do was, one, I did want to put a little stream to help, because I have some friends who've been asking, you know, how to do certain things, how to do certain animations, and how to do stuff on Unity. And at the same time, hey, go over 9,000. What's up? And at the same time, I've been meaning to catch up and getting some work done. So right now, what I wanted to do, there is a small little thing I've been meaning to do. Basically, what am I trying to say here? It's a small little animation I want to do that I'm going to use for my opening screen later in the future. Instead of the typical BRB page that you see, this one. Instead of that one, I'm going to have a little animation playing with some music and everything. Because I just had this idea in my head and it's been bothering me for a while, and I want to make it come to life. So, while I'm doing that, I'm going to show how to do certain things in Unity. And hold on while I move this. I forgot how to move the chat. How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? Crap. Clear chat manage. Pop out. There it is. Ah. Can't believe it takes me so long just to learn how to pop out and stuff. Anyways. On to the main point. You guys, just if you want to stick around, stick around. It's just a chill stream. Either way, feel free to ask questions if you have any regarding anything on Unity. I'll be free to answer, and I'll try to explain as best as I can. I'm no expert at this, so my explanations will be very simple. It's like I'm not gonna go like step 1, step 2, step 3, and then expect you guys to be like, voila, you understand. No. Still learning myself. So, as I was saying, what I want to do is a simple animation where I make my avatar look like it's falling. Which I've gotten started a little. If I can just get... So essentially what you gotta do is basically make a duplicate of your model. Say you have a different model. In my case, I'm using my normal one. And make a duplicate of it, which I did. And I already got a little started on it. And what I did was basically rotate it 90 degrees. Let's see, 90. Whoops, wrong 90. Basically, it started out like that, and then I put its rotation at 0. In case you're wondering how you can do this kind of thing, you go over here, under transform. You can do a lot of things here. You can change its rotation to 90, 180, 360, which is kind of pointless, just a full circle. Or you can change the y-axis, 90, changing in that direction, or the z direction. You can also change where its starting position is, which should be at 0. Actually, wait, no. Whoops. Should be here. How long did it take you? To make this? The scuffed shooting. Quiet gun. That one I'll have to fix up later. I need to grab that from my old laptop, move it over to this one, because everything is fixed. It's just the rotations need to be re-uploaded through Unity 2017. And what I'm probably going to do when I re-upload that, I'm going to actually work on finishing it, because that animation is supposed to play throughout the song. So let me see. As I was saying, here you can play around with the positioning. And oh yeah, Yutirana, to answer your question, this model, the original one, not with the mawile, this one, let me just, so for the sake of that, yeah, I know, they're both right there, I'm sorry. This one all by itself, without mawile, with my level of skill back then, took me about, I'd say, almost 3 days of work. Not all together at the same time, but communicative. I can't do it. About 3 days of working on it, because I got the base model. The base model was fine. I just needed to improve certain things, move certain things, remove certain body parts of the arms. The code itself was never part of the original model. It was actually, if none of you are familiar, it's actually from a character in Neptunia. Her name is If. It's her jacket. I actually just like the design. Been trying to learn how to make shapes myself, but that's another time in the future when I have more time. In the end, I had to reshape it, resize it, readjust the arms, because when I resized it for my avatar, this didn't fit. This all clipped on the arms and it just looked horrible. So I had to change a bunch of stuff on Blender, which is something in the future I might go into, because that is a lot more advanced stuff. Anyways, let me just go over one simple little thing for animations. Today, since I'm gonna try and do an animation, I'm gonna just show how animations are done. So let's begin with. So we have our original. This one you don't touch. This one you basically you're not supposed to touch it. You're not supposed to do anything. But I'm doing something a little unique with my models. But here's a duplicate. What you need to do once you're making an animation on Unity, you go over here in Tool. Wait, I forget which one. Yeah, Windows, Animation, or Control 6. Once you do that, a window will pop up here. It'll look like this. It'll look something like that, except minus all this. You can move it all the way down here, especially if you're going to be doing more and more animations in the future. And let's see, where was I? So, since our animation is going to involve this model, we click it. What you could do is, let's see. Let me just, hold on. Let me just adjust some things because unfortunately, I have a weird screen. So what you need to do is the following. You'll have this little button right here, Add Properties. This will probably be the only thing you see when you first start out. You can click it. You'll select what you want to add for your animation. In this case, I want to move this. I want to make this move. So I would select Armature. And that's the main body. And in this case, I would select Transform. And Rotation, Scale. Okay. It would also have Position here. You'd have 3 options here for Transform: Position, Rotation, and Scale. I've already done the position movement, so it's already here. It's not giving me that option. But in any case, you would see Position here, and you'd see a little plus sign, and you would click it. And now it would appear right here. See right there, Armature, Rotation. But right now we're not doing that. You can also do, this is an even simpler way. Instead of doing all this extra stuff, you simply click here to record. And you go, make sure when you click record, you will have these little things. Each of these represent a single frame in your animation. And so you'll start off from frame 0. That's your starting point. And here you can basically grab your armature from your hierarchy list. When the stream is small. When the stream is small. Wait, it's small? Oh, for a second you got me where I thought the stream screen was small. So what you do here, I've selected the model, and what I did for the first animation, I basically positioned it where I want it to be. So I moved it, I turned it 90 degrees so it's lying down. And then I moved some of its arms. What you can do basically here, instead of having to go all the way down here, add properties, body, and everything, what you can simply do to cut down on time, you click this button to record all your movements. You click armature. You click the specific body type, the specific body part you want to move, and then you move it. So let me show you, for example, the right shoulder. You're not going to move it like this. What you're going to do is move its rotation, because if you move this is what will happen. That's not what you're trying to do. You don't want to do something this, well, maybe you do, who knows. Maybe you're trying to make a meme avatar. That's on you. But in my case, what I wanted to do was make it look like it's free falling. And this is what you do. You move it like this, move it whatever direction you want as your starting position. And since you've hit this button, it'll record that as your zeros, as your starting frame. Next, you'd go into the next frame. Usually you'd go into frame number 1. I skipped to frame 2. Because what I'm going to do is basically make it look like it's falling. And And in the end, this is what the basic thing will look like. Except I'm gonna add a lot more throughout the stream. So just take a look. Basically, it's gonna look like it's free falling in the air, but I have not finished it yet. There's still so much that needs to move. In fact, 0 starting position. Whoops, I hate it when I put the camera like that. For the 0 starting position. Another thing I want to move is the head, the neck. And let's move the head a bit. Because let's face it, when you're free falling, maybe you're not looking straight down. So there you go. That looks a bit more natural. But it's still missing a lot, right? This doesn't seem right. See, like right there during this frame when it's playing, you'd feel like maybe its arms would be moving or maybe falling back. UT Rana, it doesn't matter how many people there are. Again, this stream is mostly just me making an avatar. In fact, I didn't want to bother my friends, so I didn't pop into like a chat room. And plus, this is a little out of the norm for what I do. So, let's go back. This frame, it's falling. And so what we want to do is make it seem more natural. So we got the left shoulder. And the left arm. Let's make it rise up just a little bit more. And elbow. Let's get even more detailed here. The wrist looks like... That looks weird that it's all like a claw and stuff. So what we're gonna do is this. Now you don't need to do any of this for your model. Well, if you want to make it look as realistic as you want, you can play around with the fingers as well. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. So lift up the finger. Lift up the finger. Go. And by the way, guys, if you ever make a mistake, Control Z is your best friend. Don't ever forget Control Z. And by the way, UT Rana, one of the other things is I almost never announce my streams. And again, guys, like I said, if this isn't your kind of thing, go ahead. There's so many other friends I could recommend streaming right now. I believe if you happen to stop by yesterday's stream, which I kind of did impromptu, I was helping a new streamer by the name of Darlin in the Franks. She actually is a very interesting streamer and actually a music maker too, so that caught my eye. And I believe she'll be streaming around 10 p.m. today. I'm not too sure, but she did mention something like that. So feel free to check her out. In fact, I may be asking her to help me out with this little project for an opening screen, which you guys can look forward to if all pans out. So yeah, make the hands open up, please. There we go. That looks more natural. In fact, let's see. How does that look? Goes up, goes down, goes up and down. There we go. Actually, that looks pretty good. Now let's do it for the other hand too. So left shoulder closed, please. Right arm. Right shoulder. Let's see. It wouldn't be the same. We're not trying to mirror everything. It's not like your both arms would go exactly the same way. Oop, whoop. This is why undo is your friend. Let's see, elbow, let's move it over here. Actually, let's do this. wrist also. And here we go. You don't have Alchem on notifications. What are you doing? I have you on notifications, so man. Oh wait, you did? You got, holy crap, Utirana, you got a Nergigante? Nah. Nice, good job. Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, thank you so much, Clyde. Thank you so much, UT. Appreciate you guys. And again, for those of you who just are joining, this is just a chill stream with some music playing while I finally get back to making models again. And, well, I say models, but really this is a work on an opening screen that I wanted to do. It's basically when I have an idea in my head, I just go for it. And I decided, hey, I'll stream it if people have questions or people are always wondering about animations or stuff related to avatar work. Feel free to ask. I don't mind answering. I'll give you my best answer. I'm not an expert, but I'll give you what I know. And also, let me just make sure. What's up, Demon? How's it going? Caught me during a little model making stream, so to speak. More like an animation stream. Okay. And I don't move the thumb because the thumb looks pretty good for what I'm doing, for what the avatar's doing. Let's see. There we go. That looks pretty good. So, yeah, that looks fine. Arms moving up. Phase 2, right here. Actually, let's see the legs. Yeah, the legs need to move too, otherwise it looks really, doesn't come to life. How come the hands are too unnatural when they go down? Let me see. I see. Yeah, I know, I haven't gotten there yet. That's frame 2. That's 1. Yeah, that's frame 0, 1, 2. I haven't gotten there just yet. Legit, only frame 1, I started with frame 2 and frame 4. And frame 2 and 4 were just the avatar moving up and down. Now I'm going in between each frame to add additional movements. So, let's see, like frame 1, nothing moved leg-wise. Yeah, the legs don't move. So, we're gonna fix that now. Actually, we're gonna fix the hip too. Okay, hip, action. Hip, move the hip a bit. Move the spine a little bit. Oof. Maybe too much. Gotta be subtle. Actually, I think I shouldn't move the hip at all. Yeah, that's fine. It's moving the legs. Yep, the legs. Left leg, right leg. The problem is the coat's gonna clip. Maybe need to move the coat too. But let's see. That seems to work. Set. A bit more detail never hurts. And what's cool is with animations, the smallest little touch, the smallest little touch that you may add to your animation makes it look more alive. So even if you get to a point where you feel like, yeah, this looks good, I'm comfortable, the beautiful thing is you can always come back and fix new things to it. Let's see, this is the right knee, so let's do that. Let's do a bit of this, rotate it that way. And there. So let's go. How does this look? Okay. That's good. That looks pretty good. At least for what we're trying to do. Okay. So next. We're going to move here on frame 2 where we basically did a little, we're dropping, then we climb back. Yeah, then we climb back up. And this is going to be the looping animation. It just keeps going like this, then comes back up. And what's funny is this animation is just 4 frames, but I already have all this stuff moving on it. It's crazy, like what you can get away with just 4 simple frames. I saw a thing where it was like, wait, what? Oh, I saw a thing where it was like, why do I feel a bulge? And it's like, I'm a guy. Zipkong, I will later work on, if I do more stuff like this, the next thing I'm going to do is recover the shooting star animation and fix that up. And actually finish it for once, because I've been working on that for a while and I haven't done jack. Let's see. So, drops down. Okay. So, we're on the legs, so let's get with the legs in. We reached, like, the point of the fall where I kind of, like, basically I'm doing this. I go down, then I go back up. So we're at the point where I go down. Let's lower the leg a bit. Let's raise the knee up a bit. And raise the ankle a little higher. Same with the right leg. This. The knee. See, right knee should go a little higher. And ankle like this. As for, let's move the neck and the head just a bit, because I am like kind of bobbing down. So there. And second. Shooting stars. That booty though. What booty? The avatar doesn't. This one don't have no booty. Besides, that's why I wear a coat. No one can see the booty. Okay. And nope, don't need to move the arm. Maybe the elbow just a little bit. Move it down here like this. And let's move the wrist. And let's do the same thing for, where's the right? Oh, there it is. Left shoulder. Rotate it this way. And let's have a little bit of symmetry, almost the same. Almost. Elbow reaching down just a little lower. And the left wrist just going down a bit. So it should look like this. That kind of works, although I think a little exaggerated for that part. Let's see. Let me see if I can do something. Let's extend this a little bit more. Make it a few extra frames. There we go. No, that's too exaggerated for the second, for right there. Too exaggerated for free falling. See, this is the beautiful thing about checking, reviewing everything you're doing. You can always go back and see what looks great, what looks bad, or what just doesn't seem natural for what you're trying to do. So let's, whoops, not the knee, undo. Left leg. There we go. Right leg too. Let's see. Oh shoot, what happened to the right leg barely moves now. Oh shoot, what did I do? Actually, that looks pretty good too. Hey Owen, what's up? This is what I was trying to do and it didn't work. free falling. Yeah, Zip, that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's see. Let me see. That seems to work. Although the right leg, I don't like that clipping. That clipping bothers me so much. Whoa. Still clipping. Right knee. You know, okay, what I want to do is... Hold up. Oh, right, the particle system. I forgot about that. Okay, let me do this. That still looks so exaggerated. It's the arms. Make the skin. Did you have fun? Oh yeah, of course I did. And I had a blast during my 24 hours, honestly. It was all thanks to you guys too for joining me. I always have fun doing those things in the end. I keep thinking, man, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to make it. But in the end, I always make it. At least as far as I've done. And it always feels great. It just feels really great, especially knowing that you guys support me and you guys actually like the content I do. I know today is maybe not going to be something everyone likes because it's just model making. But I've been meaning to do this myself, so this is a personal kind of thing. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, that is a lot better. Let me just do one last thing. Copy this, please. And okay, you all need to delete. And I'm adding keys. There we go. So in the end, it should look like this. And it just keeps repeating. Kind of wish it looped a little better, but what can I do? Let me see, loop, loop, loop. I think it's because it's at 1 frame. Let me see something. Change it to 2 frames so it'll go a little faster. That's a little too fast. Okay. They just add a mercy sticker. Oh my god, they think they did. Oh yeah, oh, and that was a lot of fun doing the horror map. Let's see, climbs right back up. Oh, that's why it looks weird. It's actually 4 frames between climbing up. Okay. Much better. So let me just do this. Stop recording for a second. I don't need to record any of the movements. Let me save my work too. You do not want to do all this and not save and then lose all your everything you've done. Jeez, can I get my words right today? Anyways, what it's supposed to look like would be this. And yes, I have little particle effects flying around it because, yeah, heck yeah. Oh, and anytime. Same thing with anyone on my stream. If you ever see me in VRchat, feel free to join me. Honestly, I'm not trying to be in a private world. I just want to have fun with people. And here, guys, let me show you exactly what inspired me to do this. It's from an old game. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Super Mario Bros. Let me see if I can find it. Oops. Let me show you. Basically, for this animation, I'm just going to use it for my opening for my stream. You know, for stream is starting soon thing, but instead of a simple picture like I've had, like this, I want to do something a little different. Here, let me show you. This is basically what has inspired me and what I'm going to try to copy. Whoops, ignore that. So yeah, take a look, and this is what I'm trying to emulate, because this was one of, I always like this scene from this game. It's simple, but it's just something I wanted to do. Get an idea in your head and you just want to do it. Anyways, let's get back to it. Oops, there we go. But that's basically what I wanted to do. Can you help you with the flying animation? Yeah, live, I can help you with a flying animation. I can show it. I can do one right here on the stream so then you can see it. That way you can just follow the instructions here. But of course, alive, if you have any questions, feel free to chime in, or you can always DM me and I'll explain anything extra you need. Right now, I basically got everything I want for this. Let's see. The particle effect. So, what I originally did for a particle effect, let me show you from scratch, actually. Let me see. Add effect. Particle effect. Basically, on your model, you can always add stuff to it. You right-click. You have all these options to add to it: video camera, audio source, light, and effect. In this case, we picked particle system. And that particle system, this is what you'll originally get. Every time you start up a new particle, it'll always do this. By the way, did a person named Alpha Beast follow you? Yeah, have a stream. I don't. Okay. For your first question, not that I remember. I typically try to remember everyone who follows me, especially if they you know, are very active in the streams. The name seems familiar, but I don't think so. Maybe they did. If they did and I forgot, I'm so sorry. As for, I don't have a YouTube page just yet. I've been meaning to, because I want to have a place where I can archive all the streams. But I need time to actually get around to it. I don't have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter page. Alright, Alive, when you're back, I'm still working on this. When you get back, I'll probably get working on the flying animation. Okay, Lupus announced he was streaming, but he can't find out how to stream. What the hell? Oh, okay. Alright, Narcy, you have, you guys, if you guys want to go join up on Lupus, feel free to. You guys know the drill, Lupus_Arkham. So check him out and enjoy his stream. As for me, again, guys, I'm just doing a simple little animation guide. Alright, let's continue. So yeah, what I was trying to show you guys is how to do a particle system.
I have a question.
What's up?
They want a story, I'ma tell them that.
What's
They want
the
to
thing
see I
that's
got the
wrong?
visions.
Oh, that's the particles that I'm making. I'm gonna show how I did this one, because I'm trying to copy this one thing from Super Mario Bros. 3.
I was just questioning
Yeah.
who's following you.
Why does it look like this? Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm gonna show. So what we're doing, basically I'm gonna show you guys how I did this. This is your basic particle effect. What we're gonna do is move the position of the particle. So let's move it down here. And next we click this little icon, the little rotating arrows, because that represents the rotation. You can do it manually. Oh crap, I forgot that I'm recording. Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Undo is my friend. Stop recording all that. Okay. But back to this. What we're doing, effect, particle. So let's move its position again down here. You can either rotate it manually, but since I'm basically going to make it go straight upwards, just 180 degree. There you go. Now, over here, you have all these options for your particle system. What? Narcy Lupus was spending 3 minutes trying to stream. The fuck? Oh well, stuff happens. Yo, Andre, what's up? I'm just basically doing a simple animation and I'm showing how it's done. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are much better at this than I am, but I just wanted to show something simple. Now, I'm at the point where I'm showing how to do this kind of a particle. How to make it like that. I'm not using any special particle for it. I'm just basically, it's the same particle, same original thing. I'm not using any sprites or anything. But yeah, once you rotate it, once you positioned it, you just move it over. Over here, you have the particle system stuff. What we're gonna do first is not emission, shape. We're gonna change it from a cone. Actually, no. The cone's fine. The cone is perfectly fine. What we're gonna do is We're gonna reshape it. Stop rotating it. It keeps rotating. Thank you. I'm not trying to rotate you. Here. This is what we're trying to do. Let's make it a little bigger. And let's make it a little narrow. So instead of a cone, we now have a cylinder. And our particles will keep flying for that long. That might be too long. So you can shorten the lifespan of a particle. Instead of it going that high forever, you can go over here in the particle system and change the lifetime. Let's turn it to 1 for an example. And so the particles now live for only 1 second. You can manipulate that, change it to 2, and now they live for 2 seconds. And hey, and by the way, hey Andre, how's it going? And you basically can toy around with this. You just, 1.5, 1.2, 1.8, 100. Or in my case, you type in 1,000 by mistake. There, see? And it goes on for 100 seconds. That's pretty tall. Anyways, we just want to do it for, let's just do 1.5. That seems to be fine. And how I got it like this, all weird, all like oval shaped. You go over here to, where is it? Where'd it go? It should be start, not rotation, start size. Instead of just using this one start size, which just controls the physical size of it, how big it is, you can press this press this little square, and it gives you further options. It'll let you control the size of the X let's see, the X, the Y, and the Z, which influences how big it is. All of them will be at 1, but you can just play around with it. See, make it 2, make it 20. Make it 20. And just for a simple example, 2 will make it wider. While make it taller.
Sorry to say, but I'm a ghost and I'm tiered.
Okay. No problem, Quiet Gun. Thanks for stopping by, at least. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, guys, I'm just doing a simple little stream to show basically to get an animation done and maybe show how to do some stuff. And X controls how wide it would be. Actually, nope, I forgot. It's particles. There's no width. There's only length and height. So basically, I turned it into 2 or 2. No, 5. Basically, I turned it into like some. What did I do for this one? Oh, I put it to 5 and 3. Actually, like what I did earlier. 1 and 7 looked pretty good. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And so that's what I have for the clouds, like flying around me as I free fall. So let me remove this additional particle system.
Before I go, when's the next stream?
Next stream's probably gonna be tomorrow. If I do continue to stream, I'll probably go into VRchat later after this. No idea though. I'm sorry, Quietkin, I don't really announce my streams. My apologies for that. But, okay, so we have the particle, we have this, we have the animation, so it should look like this. Oh, good. And I forgot that since I have dynamic bones, it works with the movement too. And it just continues to loop. So there is one thing we haven't known that isn't moving, and that would be my Mawile. So let's get to work on that too. And we're gonna do this one completely from scratch. Ah, boy. Let's see. So we're on frame 1. Remember, you don't need to do add properties and all this other stuff. It'll take you way too long. What you can do is hit record. Your model that you're about to do the animation for will automatically position itself in this weird bicycle. Ah, why does it do that? It'll automatically lock itself in this weird bicycle little position here. Alright, I forgot. I gotta remove something on this. That's it. When you're making an animation for a model, always change the avatar. I should have mentioned this a long time ago. Always change the avatar to none. Otherwise, it'll lock into place, it won't move, and anything you do here will not work. It doesn't need this. I don't have an animator. What trail? Andre. Oh, the trial. The trial. Oh. Okay. Or you were GG's. Oh wait, Andre, were you the one at the thing for GG and paper bag? Do an experiment, so I made a desktop background? Demon, I'm confused. What in the world were you doing? Anyways, moving on. So as I was saying, I'm making the model for Mawile. Or I'm making the animation for Mawile now. So first frame will be at least the initial position for it. Let's see. Head. Oops. Mawile. Not. Alright, it's all weird and not named correctly. Hip, spine, neck, head, spine, it's fine. Everything's fine except for the legs. Hip, thighs. Oh, right, I forgot. This thing has the weirdest... Oh, boy. And we hit a little roadblock here already. Shoot. Okay. I keep forgetting that the legs, for some reason, were never properly attached to the model. Let me see. Thigh. Oh, whoa. Oh, shh. Okay, let's go back. Thigh, move it here. Leg, the fuck did you do? There we go. So let's move the thigh. Let's do the same thing to try and recover everything for this. There we go. Die, let's straighten you out. Oh boy. Leg, please cooperate with me and at least position yourself somewhere proper. Close enough. There we go. Much better. So thigh. I might need to go into Blender one time and fix up the bones again. I feel like a vampire. The brightness it burns. Yeah, Demon, it's because you're staying up so late. I wonder why you're staying up so late. You really need to stop. Okay. Now let's position its arm. Left forearm. Okay. Where's the other arm? There it is. Right arm. Right forearm. So that's frame 1. Let's skip over to frame 2. Because again, what we're going to do is make it free fall. And... oh, don't tell me it didn't record anything. Oh, you're kidding me. It didn't record anything. Ah! Yeah. This kind of stuff happens, guys. So... but at least, you know, trial and error, you learn from your mistakes and you correct them. Uh-oh, I think I fucked up already. Yeah, I did already. What the heck is going on? See something. I think I messed it up already. Oh, it's still, no wonder. Again, you have to set the avatar to nothing, otherwise it will stop it. Oh, okay. Got it. Set the avatar to nothing. No wonder. That explains so much. Okay, so we're back on back to step 1 here. Moving this. Move the thighs, make it move up. Hopefully, whatever model you're doing doesn't have so many complicated steps like I'm doing. It doesn't have so many different parts for the legs and stuff. This turned out to be a bit more extra work than I thought it would be. At least for the Mawile. For my model, it was fine. For Mawile, nope. It gives me a lot of extra work. It has to be my favorite Pokemon. Okay. Anyways, moving on for the left arm. Left arm move this way. Forearm lift up a bit. Right arm lift up. Forearm lift up a bit more. Okay. Neck. Let's make sure we're looking at it from a straight angle so we don't mess it up. There we go. Sorry guys if I'm not checking the chat, but is it possible to make an animation to summon a horse? Yes, it is. Make it like a fade to have it look nice. Yeah, you can. Let me see something. Let me just quickly take a small little alive. You gave me an idea, and I want to see if I can do it. Okay. I just want to see something. Do I have Shader Forge? Dissolve. Ah, crap. Which one was this? What did I make dissolve? I didn't check. Shader Forge. It's right here. Dissolve. It depends on your shader alive, but it is possible to make stuff make a giant Mawile to ride. I've gotten Lynn so far as I can. What am I missing? Name off sound things you could do. Does she have her own little icons for her notifications? Say maybe a GIF or maybe just a picture. Do you have it? Does she have her own unique sound, or maybe you just found some interesting little funny noise clip that you can use when she gets a follow, bits, or anything like that? Well, not bits yet. She hasn't been affiliated. Neo, dude, she makes her own music. She makes her own sound clips. She could basically make her own little notification noise. That's why I think she could go far. Session, one of these days I'll learn how to do this stuff. Session, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. But live, this is basically step one. If you want to make your, say you want to do a summon, and you want to make it appear. See, this shader I have, it's a shader that makes stuff dissolve. You can, instead of making it go from this point to this point, you can have it do the opposite, where all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere. And you can make that happen with an animation. But let me go back to normal. There we go. Let's see. Like a massive one, a giant Mawile with Malcolm on the back of the head. So it's possible to summon a horse to kill it? Yes, Alive, you can do that. If you really, really, really want to do that, you can. There's a lot of stuff you can get away with doing in VRchat. Like, for example, you see me trying to do this simple animation of my avatar falling. In fact, let's see how it looks right now. That's me. Mawile isn't moving at all, though. Alright, because Mawile is stuck in that position yet. Okay, that works. Let's see the head. This is... Oh wait, this is the... That's not the model I'm working on right now. This is... But Neo, what do you have done so far then with Lynn? Head. Move the head a bit. And... Here. So... Add a key. Whoops, why is it doing that? No, don't you dare make its head jitter. Delete the key. Copy this. Okay. That's fine. Send it to him on Discord, Oak. This is your question. Can I send you something on Twitter? Yeah. Alchemist Raymond. Like a massive one. Giant Mawile. But yeah. The next step is it's going to be free falling, so all I need to do is this. Just pick Mawile itself. Wait, I shouldn't have grabbed it from there. I should have grabbed it with this. Oh no. Oh, because I'm not recording. No wonder. I'm not recording its position movement. There we go. So frame 2, Mawile is going to fall down a bit. So this is what it should look like. And at 60 frames per second, that looks really bad. So let's drop it down to 1 frame per second. Please, let's do that. Don't want to make it look crazy. Yeah, honestly, when you're making animations in VRchat, there is no reason you need to put 60 frames per second. Alright, I'll check it. Bot panels, PayPal, Streamlabs, notifications, OVR drop. Oh, you gave her OVR drop? Nice. Stream elements and a banner. Okay. Yeah, Neo app. It sounds like the last thing you need to do is the bells and whistles. So notifications. Basically, she needs her own unique notifications and icons or images. Or she can use 2B for the time being as her image for follows, for subs. Well, not subs yet. For follows, for raids, for hosts, for donations. And she, if she wants to, she can take the time for each one, make it her own unique little music. I would say make it, for any sound notifications, just make it about 8 seconds. 12 seconds at the most. 8 seconds would be the norm. Seem to have everything though. PayPal, Streamlabs, notifications, OVR drop, stream elements, banner. Yeah, you got it. Maybe a night bot to promote her Discord. Maybe, yeah. Oh wait, you did say bot. Never mind. You did have bot. Okay. So, and let me go to the next one. Whoa, don't you dare delete anything. What I'm gonna do is move it over here. Actually, wait, no. It's gonna match the other one. It's gonna match this. Oh, it's 7 seconds. Shoot. So, gonna make this animation 7 seconds because they're both gonna be in sync. Okay. Let's see. That should work. That works. Let's see what we can do here. Same thing with the other one with my avatar. We're going to play around a bit with it. So we're going to make the thighs move a little. And what we learned is subtle is best. Because if you make it too much, it looks really, really weird. Actually, play with this a bit. No, don't play with that. Undo. Okay. But let's at least make the arms move just a bit, as if they're being affected during the free fall. Forearm. That's good. Let's play with this, the right arm. Just a little bit more right here. Okay. Let's see how that looked. Okay, so, oh, it didn't record. Oh, always remember to hit record. Yeah, always remember to hit record. But at least I had an idea of what I'm doing, so a little bit of movement here. A little bit of movement here. Left forearm, rise up a bit. Left arm, rise up. Right arm, rotate a bit upward. And right forearm, let's raise this just a little bit. Okay, now we should be able to see something. Perfect. Sent it. I got it, Owen. I'll check that out. I'll check it out after this. You think I'm making models from scratch alive? What the heck? For model creation, do you do everything in Unity or use something like Blender? Oh, hey, Angel Message. What's up? You caught me during a stream where I'm just trying to get back to making models again. Well, at least animations. If you're doing it from scratch, it's a lot of it. Yeah. what Alive is saying is true. If you're making a model from scratch, you're not going to do it in Unity. Go to Blender. You're going to have to make stuff, make the shapes, change the polys, reshape everything. And just like Zach Gaming is saying, it is a lot of work. But your end result, especially if you make it exactly what you want, you're not going to go back. You're not going to change avatars anytime soon. Because it's something you made. It's unique. It's your own. Just like when I do my animations, I almost don't change my animations often because I like what I made. Let's see, this is free falling.
I don't like where this is going. Stop! Stop!
Blade! Holy
Do you
shit.
remember me?
Yeah, I do. Holy shit, dude. It's been so long. Oh my god, what are you doing? Thanks for stopping by, dude. You caught me in a unique stream where I know I'm not promoting anyone right now. I'm not streaming with friends. I just wanted to get some work done, but how have you been? Dude. It's so cool to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great holiday and everything. Let me see. There we go. Let's see how this looks. 1, 2. Yeah, simple, subtle. And this is the part of the free fall where I stop a little bit. So let's lower arm just a bit, lower forearm just a little bit. Oh wait, I know what I can do. One little extra touch because it does have the little thing on its head. How would I? No. Okay, so back here, I'm gonna make this go down a bit. Okay. Oh, please, if you think I don't remember. Oh, shit. Kool-Aid Boy, I'm sorry that happened. But, hey, I mean, you got a new phone. I mean, after a few months. Okay, that just sounds insensitive, my bad. But, let's see. So, there we go. Oh, I know what I need to change. The leg. The thighs go down a bit. So... let's see something. This should not be... Actually, it should be like this. It is literally free falling. That looks a bit better. But now that looks unnatural. Like, look at that. It just suddenly stops. Oh my god. You weren't there.
Did you ever eat those strawberries?
You weren't there for that. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I did. I had to. Basically, I don't even remember what the challenge was. All I remember is that in the end I had to eat. Oh right, I told you guys if somehow I ended up getting 500 bits or something by the end of the stream, which was a dumb idea. I shouldn't have done bits. I don't care. But you guys, I challenged chat and I lost. So yeah, I did have to eat 11 in total. That was the worst. Yeah, I did. I hated every single moment and I gagged about 6 times. It was terrible. I've learned never to challenge my chat. I've learned never to do those kind of challenges. Maybe. Demon right now probably had a fit when he heard maybe. Hi, Demon. He was like, Alchem, no. You better shut the fuck up and don't do any more challenges. In reality, Demon probably like, I don't care, do what you want, dude. Besides, in the end, I may hate strawberries, but so what? It's just a snack. It's just a healthy treat, which I despise anyway. Okay, let me see. Falling down. There we go. Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. Okay, that's why it looks weird and unnatural. The head needs to move a bit. That's better. Falling like that, fall like that, climbing up, and rinse and repeat, although something's weird. Oh, I see why. The position's not the same. The position of the little horns on its head are not the same. And I did something wrong here. There we go. Copy. There we go. So let's see. Okay, so that should be good. And so you hit 700 followers, you get a whole tray of stars. No! Good God, no. How come gain 200 followers in 2 weeks? 616? Almost as... How come stupid? God damn it, Demon. Remember those every 500 bits you is personally responsible for. I know, Session, you. And the numbers don't matter. I don't care if I hit 700 at all. At this point, I'm trying to just get back to animations. I'm trying to get back to helping other streamers. Because in the end, I realized I wasn't doing that much. In the end, I wasn't like checking out new streamers. I wasn't going out to random worlds and meeting new people again. And that's probably what I'm going to start doing. Granted, if I go into public worlds, I risk the chance of people, saying the words you can't say, and I'll have to end stream and highlight the video and cut out the part and then restart the stream. But, fuck it. That's what I did before. Why would it stop me now? Okay, that's good enough for what I need to do. I can probably add... Oh, wait, no. Oh, my God. Something very important was... Yeah, that doesn't look natural at all. So... Let's work on that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Wow, that's a glaring thing I didn't notice. How did I not pay attention to you?
So how you living? I know the struggle's given. Keep on chasing these shadows and your goals still ain't reaching limit. I want to help you.
You're free falling, so this should look like it's really getting pulled up there by the wind.
But never mind that. I like where your mindset. I like when you smile at me. I gotta rewind that. Whoa, wait, bring that ass back.
Right hair. Wow. That would have looked weird with all that. Everything looks like it's getting affected by gravity except for this. Go. And right there, that's where I need to change stuff. Hey, oh my god. Make the head move up when it's falling down. Let me see. Let me take a look. Oops. I hate it when I do this. Okay. Head move up when it's falling down. You're right. You're right. That looks really bad. See, again, small details like this is what makes an animation much better. Actually, that may be too much. Next animation, I'll move the head a bit. I mean, next frame. I mean, I keep calling it animation. Whoop. Okay, no. That looked bad. be a bit more subtle. Okay. That seems to work. The only thing I still need to fix is that. Right here.
Oh shit!
Oh god. Oh my goodness. Cool Jack, dude. Thanks so much for the follow. I wasn't expecting that. The avatar is only 20 Paul, he's 20k. The Mawile. The Mawile and